Very good evening to you all, and welcome back to the channel. I'm on my second shift of the week and it's going all right at the moment. I can't lie, it's the second week of the year. First week felt like I'd worked for a month. No, it wasn't too bad, but this week's going to be, I think it's going to be a bit slow. Last night was a bit boring. I was finished, it was only 10 hours, so it wasn't too bad at all. So yeah, thank you everybody for still subscribing and still following me on my journey. I really appreciate it. I really do. And I'd appreciate it even more if you're a trucker or a golfer or a trucking golfer. Smash that subscribe button and come and join the channel. Help me get my numbers up. I'd really appreciate it. Right, so DEI. There's an acronym for you: diversity, equality and inclusiveness. Or inclusive, yeah, inclusiveness, yeah, whatever the way you see it. It seems that Apple are now going to go back on it, and they're going to withdraw their DEI initiative, which I think is friggin' awesome. DEI should, in my eyes, should be banned in every company, everywhere. I totally agree with equality, I really do. I think it should be equal rights for men, women, all races. It doesn't matter. The only thing that I have a problem with is they got to find the right person for the right job. You've got to be fully qualified to take that job, irregardless of race, colour, sex, gender or whatever. You've got to have the right qualifications, and there's no point in lowering the standards just so these people can get jobs. There's no point. It's like Elon Musk was saying that you cannot drop the standards for a pilot, for an airline pilot, just so the minorities can get in and become a pilot. It's a death risk. You've got hundreds of people's lives in your hands, and if they're going to lower the standards, accidents will happen and people will die. That's my perspective. Please drop me a remark if you think any different. And it's proved that in America with the Palisades and LA going up in flames. Yeah, they're all about DEI there, and look what's happened there. And I watched a clip because Apple, I think Apple are on about moving out from LA now. I watched a clip and it was just insane, absolutely insane. And nobody stopped him. No, not one person stopped him. I just couldn't believe it. But that is their I think that is their policy in LA. I think they've got a sum of up to something like $900 or something like that, where they can just take whatever they want and they won't get prosecuted. That's just insane. It is just insane. And you can wonder why these companies are leaving these major cities. You can understand it. I think there was another company called In-N-Out Burger. Somebody had been shot, somebody had been stabbed, some employees have been threatened. They've now moved out. A lot of these companies are moving out, and I think a lot of this DEI stuff that is being cancelled because Walmart's done it. Like I say, Apple's done it. There's some other companies that have done. McDonald's have done it as well. There's a few more along the way that are on about just sacking DEI altogether. And I think this is in the wake of obviously Donald Trump coming into power, because he is going to block everything DEI, even in the military. The military's gone too woke as well. And I'm quite surprised it's not happened over here. But I know they have a lot of DEI over here as well, but we'll just wait and see if that gets scrapped as well. We'll wait and see. But yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it's about time it stopped. It's about time it's scrapped. Like I say, the person that should get the job should be the person that is most qualified and has had the experience behind him as well. Now, we as truckers, the same thing can be said with obviously we get female truckers as well, and I've seen it. I've seen female truckers struggle. I've seen them struggle, and no doubt you've seen it yourself. When I used to be at Brown Hills, we used to have a female driver there. She couldn't open the curtain. She couldn't push the pole up to undo the curtains, which is absolutely insane. She found it very, very difficult to connect the red hose to the trailer. And I heard one instance she had to go to the security to the security guard, to the security gate, and get the guy out from the security to get on the catwalk and put the red airline on, because she couldn't do it. I just think it's insane. But I know there is some women out there that can do the job standing on the reds. I know that. But obviously there is some that do struggle, and they should not, in my eyes, they should not be doing the job, because it's not only the fact that they may injure themselves, but they could cause somebody else to get an injury, and they're not even insured to be on the truck. If that guy, that security guard, would have been on that catwalk and he slipped and fell off, he wouldn't have had a leg to stand on if he'd have broke his leg, because he's not insured to be on that vehicle. So, you know, is it worth it? Is this DEI worth it at the end of the day? No, I don't think it is. Leave me a remark, please. Drop me a comment. In other news, at home, the supermarket giant Morrison's has turned on the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rachel Reeves, and they're backing the farmers all the way. They've been taking their arguments to government, and they have been since November. And well, whether things are going to change, I still don't think things are going to change. They really won't, because Downing Street's have already said that she's going to be the Chancellor until the end of the term. So expect more tax hikes. Yeah, and especially, like I say, especially when Mr. Trump gets inaugurated, I think things are really going to change over here. I really do, and I hope they do as well. I really hope they do. So please drop me a comment on anything I've spoken about or covered, and I will see you for my third shift tomorrow. So drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics, because they are bloody everywhere. Like, subscribe, please drop me a comment on anything, and I will see you, like I say, for my third shift tomorrow. Cheers, guys.